2 Samuel 24, verses 22 to 25. And Araunah said unto David, Let my lord the king take and offer up what seemeth good unto him. Behold, here be oxen for burnt sacrifice, and threshing instruments, and other instruments of the oxen for wood. All these things did Araunah as a king give unto the king. Underline that statement. As a king give unto the king. And Araunah said unto the king, The Lord thy God accept thee. And the king said unto Araunah, No, but I will surely buy it of thee at a price. Neither will I offer burnt offerings unto the Lord my God of that which does not cost me, which cost me nothing. So David bought the threshing floor and the oxen for 50 shekels of silver. And David built there an altar unto the Lord, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. So the Lord was entreated for the land, and the plague was stayed from Israel. Lift your right hand and ask God to bless you. Or tell him, I don't want to go home empty-handed. Speak to me. Speak to me. In Jesus' mighty name. Please sit down. I'm speaking to us today on the giving of the kings. When kings give royal gifts, now let me remind us, Israel had offended God. Actually, David did. And God was unhappy. And there was a plague in the land. People were dying in their masses. And David was worried. No good leader will sit down in government house, enjoy his tea and coffee, and watch films and do whatever he wants, throw his party in the king's palace. When the subjects are dying of hunger, it is irresponsible leadership. When citizens are moving to another nation because the heat, economic heat, is unbearable. How can a leader be comfortable when every year we turn out thousands of our youth from university and they are roaming the streets with the degrees in their hands? How can they be borrowing more, borrow more? You know, exchange cars. You know, if you move an officer from this desk and bring a new one, the car that the one there was using before is not fit. You have to buy a new one. You have to change the chairs. You have to change the table. You have to, you know. It's a sign of irresponsibility. So David couldn't say, God. In fact, David said, let this plague be of me and my father's house. Don't kill the people. David sought God, and God said to David, okay, go to the field of one Araunah. Araunah was king of a group of people living in one side of Jerusalem at that time, the Jebusites. So, you know, God said, it is the field of Araunah that I have chosen. Go there and offer an altar, build an altar for me. This is the only thing you will do, and the plague will stop. So David, you know, moved to Araunah. Araunah was in his field, a great king with great farms, great, you know, he had properties. When Araunah saw King David come to him, he said, Your Majesty, what are you doing here? Although I'm a king, but I know you are higher. Somebody shout hallelujah. You know, David told him, there is a plague in the land. On your land, your farm is where God has chosen. I have come to build an altar so that the plague will stop. Araunah said, both me and my land, we belong to you. You know, take whatever you want. You need yams, you need goat, you need ram, you need oxen. I have them. Take, go and sacrifice to your God. If that is what you need, I am at your command. It's my pleasure to give to you whatever you need. And the Bible says he did it as a king will give to the king. Now look at, it didn't say as a king gives to a king, but as a king gives to the king. So, it is these royal bounties that I'm looking at. How does a king give gifts to a king? In 1 Kings, chapter number 10, the Queen of Sheba visited King Solomon. In verse number 10, the Queen of Sheba, gave to the king Solomon 120 talents of gold and spices, very great store, precious stones. There came no more such abundance of spices as these, which the Queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon. When you are giving to the king, don't give like a slave. In verse 13 of the same chapter, 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 13, King Solomon gave unto the Queen of Sheba all her desire, whatever she asked, beside that which Solomon gave her of his royal bounty. When you give to a king, you don't give leftover. David recognized that there was a king higher than himself. Are you following me? David told Araunah, thank you for offering me free to give to God. He said, no, I will buy it from you. Tell me the price. David considered it an abomination to give unto God that which cost him nothing. Some people will only give to God. Even if you give them free gift to use as thanksgiving, they will take some, put some in their pocket. So, because it's how they rate God. How you rate God determine the effort you make in your giving. For David, he said, no, this king that I am serving, I will not offer to him that which cost me nothing. I want to pay for it. He paid for it. Paid for the land. Paid for the oxen. Paid for the wood. Built an altar in the field of Araunah. God saw it. He took note. He took note of the fact that he didn't take the free gift and say, God, not be offering you want. Take. God saw it. And God accepted the sacrifice. One is humility, that he will go to a lower king. Two is knowledge, that I am not the king, the God that you can give thieves. And God accepted. And the Bible says the plague stayed. A good thanksgiving, word of evil. And as you come before God with a pure heart, and you do your best to honor God, every plague in your family comes to an end. Somebody say amen.